reading today, reading notebooks. We're going to go over hyperbole and personification, which should already be in your notebooks. So you're going to open up to those. What can you already tell me about? We'll start with hyperbole. What can you tell me about that one? What did you learn from the Ed puzzles you watched? Oh, what was that? Monday. Adam?
It's like an exaggeration of something.
Okay, so it's exaggerated, right? Which means more than likely it's not going to happen. What else? You have an example of one, Sean?
We've gone through 1,000,000 hours of school.
Yeah, which over the course of your lifetime you might, but like if you're exaggerating and say it felt like 1,000,000 hours today.
We've been
Okay.
here for 1,000,000
Good. So here we have extreme exaggeration, and they're used to make a point. What kind of point are they trying to make? Why would an author use a hyperbole? Maya? Okay, right, to really emphasize how you're feeling or the situation or what's going on. Okay, that's why we use them. So here's one. If I told you once, I have told you 1,000 times. Anybody's parent ever say that?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Have they really told you 1,000 times?
Yes.
No.
For sure.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
why do they say that? What does that mean?
I tallied it all.
Raise your hand. Brendan?
Gentlemen.
What's
They
that?
want you to do it right now.
Oh, they probably do. But if they've told you once, they've probably told you 1,000 times. They probably did want you to do it right away, but what happened, Ava? They had to tell you a bunch, right? So it felt like they were constantly telling you to do something. I think I tell my daughter 1,000 times to pick up her room or put her dirty clothes in a laundry basket. I'm going to have to make sure I use this one next time. I haven't used it yet, but I'm going to try it.
What?
How about this? My mom's purse weighs a ton.
Oh.
Does it really weigh a ton?
Yeah.
It feels like it. What's that mean?
What she got in her purse?
What does she have in her purse? What's it mean, Riker?
It means
Sean, I'm not going to ask anymore.
it means she has like a lot in her purse.
Yeah, and it's what? So there probably is a lot in there, which means it weighs a ton because how does it feel when you pick it up?
It was a lot. But to be fair, every mom's purse has like 1,000 things. Like
Yeah.
They have their perfume. The boys just have a lot. They only put their keys.
Wait.
and wallet.
What else do moms carry?
Kids.
No, raise your hands. What else do we carry, Juliana?
Everything that Mary Poppins carries in her purse.
Sometimes. Why? Why do we carry everything Mary Poppins carries?
They need to be perfect and yes.
Why?
They always have.
Why, Ava?
Sometimes they have problems.
Shh, gentlemen. Maya?
Because there's so many situations where they just need like a plant.
I don't know about a plant, but I'm thinking more along the lines of Band-Aids and chapstick and lotion and, something else for the kids, right? Usually they have all the stuff in their purse for you guys, okay? All right, next one. I am freezing to death. What does that mean? Raise your hand. What's it mean, Josh?
That you're very cold.
Yeah, it means you're very cold, right? You're just exaggerating how cold you are. I nearly died laughing. What's that mean? If you nearly died laughing at a joke, Nick, what's that mean?
Like, you were laughing so hard and you, like, couldn't stop.
Right. It was very funny, wasn't it? If
Wait,
you nearly died laughing.
You
Yeah, I
could die
almost
laughing
died.
if you laugh for too long.
Breathe one time.
Somehow.
I almost suffocated from laughing once.
Let's go back one.
That's because I laughed at everything.
Where is, I see my other slide. There it is, but it's not showing up on the, there we go. All right. We're going to switch gears. Personification. What can you tell me about that?
Wait.
What can you tell me, Canyon?
Giving a non-human object human characters.
Right. So what would be a non-human object? Oh, Sean?
Google.
Okay. What else, John?
Your iPad.
The iPad. Good. Maya?
A chair.
A chair. Josh, you have one?
An iPad?
An iPad we mentioned. What else is non-human? Eli?
A pencil.
A pencil? Brendan?
What we're in right now, school.
School? Nick?
A dinosaur?
A dinosaur. Canyon?
Caterpillar.
All right. I'm looking for other things besides objects. How about a dog or a cat or a horse? So think about cartoons. A lot of those personify animals, right? Riker? Mask on, mouth closed. Okay, a lot of those personify animals. How do they do that? How do we personify a dog or a cat or a rabbit? Sean?
Like, you can run faster than a cheetah?
No. So if I take a dog, how would I make it have human qualities? How would I make it act like a human when we know it's something it can't do? Jackson? Talk, right? Cartoons have animals that talk, and we know they don't talk like we do, right? Wyatt? Walk, maybe walk upright, right? So if they're walking like a person, yeah. Josh?
Giving them non-human things,
Well, like what?
like,
So you don't want to think about like, okay, so hair that they wouldn't typically have, right? Or feelings, okay? Now, do they have emotions and feelings? Maybe, but they don't express them like humans do, okay? Adam? Okay, like a human job, yep. Let's see some examples. The dog told me I needed to pay closer attention. Would your dog really tell you that? Not with words, right? The boulder, what's a boulder? What's a boulder? Ava? Yeah, big rock. So the boulder smiled at me as it glistened in the sun. What's that mean? Ooh, what's that mean, Nick?
like the sun was bouncing off of it, so it kind of looked like it was smiling at
Okay, looked like it was maybe sparkling or
Yeah.
shining. Yeah. The sea was calling me to come join it, to come and join it. So the sea doing some calling. What's that mean, Riker?
Calling, that means that was like kind of telling you to come swim.
Okay, yeah, telling you it's time to come in and have some fun and swim, right? Wyatt?
I have an example.
Well, yeah, let's hear some examples because that's all I have on here. Go ahead.
The mountains are calling, I must go.
Oh, that's a slogan somewhere, right? The mountains are calling, I
It's
must
in
go.
Denver.
So they're trying to get you to go visit them, right? Sean,
I think this one would work.
okay?
Like, someone said you're smarter than Google.
So you're personifying Google saying it's smart in that one. Okay.
Wait, isn't like the opposite of personifying? You're giving a character.
Well, that's more of a
Ability.
comparison to me. So you said as smart as Google, or just say is smart like, because you probably made it a simile, would be my guess. Okay, so it'd be more of a simile as opposed to I see where you're coming up with the personification, but probably more a simile than anything. Nick?
I don't know if this works, but like the snow was so bright, it looked like ice.
Again, we're comparing things. And that one sounded more like a metaphor. We could make snow. You could personify snow, right? Let's think of a way we could personify snow. What do you think? Wyatt, you have an idea?
The snow is smiling at me.
Okay, so kind of taking that boulder, right? How could the snow be smiling at you? Explain that to us. What's that?
The sun's glaring off.
So again, kind of that sparkling, shining, right? Good. All right, one more. One more example of personification. Adam?
The sea was so angry at the boat sink.
Ah, the sea was so angry. So here we're giving the sea feelings like a human, right? All right. Today, for reading, you have a personification worksheet. Yep. Somewhere here it is. So it's set up again like I did. I know I don't use these very often. The assessment, but it's not an assessment. It's just a worksheet. Okay. I think it calls it an assessment, doesn't it, for you guys?
Yeah.
But I want to go down to, let's see. There it is. Number 5. Look at number 5. Personification and hyperbole worksheet. So here's your question. It wants to know 2 things. What figurative language is it? And what does it mean? So should I see a one-word answer in there? No, I should see it's either hyperbole or personification, because that's what we're working on, and then an explanation as to why. You should also use what to start out this sentence or this answer. What should I do? Juliana? Right. PQA, complete sentence. The figurative language this is, or however you want to do it. Okay? And then because, or it means something like that. Shouldn't be one word, it shouldn't be a phrase, it shouldn't be an incomplete sentence. Okay? Question, Wyatt.
Can I go charge my iPad back?
Not right now. Riker, question. Good? All right, so you're working on this.